All right, let's settle one of the most classic debates in comic book history: Spider-Man versus Wolverine. Who would actually win in a no-holds-barred fight? This isn't just a simple who's stronger question. We're talking about two of Marvel's most iconic, complex, and battle-hardened heroes. To figure this out, we need to break down their powers, skills, experience, and most importantly, their mindset. First, let's look at the tale of the tape for Spider-Man. Peter Parker's powers are legendary. He has superhuman strength, allowing him to lift around 10 to 25 tons. He's incredibly agile, with reflexes that are literally faster than a speeding bullet. His spider sense is a game-changer, a precognitive danger alarm that gives him an almost unbeatable defensive advantage. It warns him of any threat, from any direction, before it even happens. And of course, there are the web shooters. These aren't just for swinging around the city. His webs are versatile weapons and tools. He can use them to trap opponents, create shields, blind them, or even make projectiles. They're incredibly strong, with a tensile strength comparable to steel. Now for the other corner, Wolverine. James Logan Howlett is the best there is at what he does, and what he does isn't very nice. His primary power is his mutant healing factor. This isn't just about recovering from cuts and bruises. It's one of the most powerful healing abilities in the Marvel Universe. It allows him to regenerate from almost any injury, even regrowing entire organs. It also makes him highly resistant to toxins and diseases, and slows his aging dramatically. Then you have his skeleton, which is laced with adamantium, the strongest, virtually indestructible metal on Earth. This makes his bones unbreakable. And popping out of those adamantium-laced forearms are 6 9-inch adamantium claws that can cut through almost anything. On top of all that, Logan has superhuman senses, heightened smell, sight, and hearing, making him an expert tracker. So, let's set the stage for our first round: physical abilities. In terms of pure, raw strength, Spider-Man has the clear advantage. He can lift cars, support collapsing buildings, things that are well beyond Wolverine's normal strength levels. Speed and agility also go to Spidey, hands down. He moves with a fluid grace that Wolverine, for all his skill, just can't match. He can dodge attacks that he hasn't even seen yet. But when it comes to durability, the pendulum swings hard in Logan's favor. Spider-Man is tough, but he can be hurt. He can break bones. He can be knocked out. Wolverine, with his adamantium skeleton and healing factor, is a walking tank. You could drop a building on him, and he'd just dig himself out, angry. So for round one, it's a split decision. Spider-Man is stronger and faster, but Wolverine is infinitely more durable. Round two, skills and experience. This is where things get really interesting. Peter Parker has been Spider-Man since he was a teenager. He's fought an incredible variety of villains, from street-level thugs to cosmic threats like Thanos. He's a scientific genius who invented his own web fluid and gadgets. He's also developed his own unique fighting style, the Way of the Spider, which perfectly integrates his powers, agility, and spider sense. It's unpredictable and highly effective. But Wolverine's experience is on another level entirely. He's over a century old. He's been a soldier in multiple wars, a samurai in Japan, a secret agent, and a member of countless Black Ops teams. He has mastered numerous martial arts and is one of the deadliest hand-to-hand combatants on the planet. While Spider-Man fights to incapacitate, Wolverine has been trained to kill. He has a level of savagery and combat instinct that Peter Parker simply does not possess. Spider-Man reacts to his spider sense. Wolverine proactively hunts with his senses. In a contest of pure combat skill and experience, the edge has to go to Logan. Now for the final and most crucial round, the psychology of the fight. This is what truly determines the outcome. How would each character approach this battle? Spider-Man's core principle is with great power comes great responsibility. He holds back. He always holds back. He's terrified of accidentally killing someone with his strength. Against most opponents, this is a noble trait. Against Wolverine, it's a potentially fatal weakness. He would try to whip Logan up, knock him out, and contain him. He will be focused on ending the fight without causing permanent harm. Wolverine, on the other hand, operates on a different code. While he is a hero, he has a much darker, more pragmatic side. If he perceives a serious threat, he will use lethal force. He won't hesitate. And in a fight, Logan has his berserker rage, a state where he loses all control and becomes a pure, unstoppable force of nature, fighting on pure instinct with no regard for his own safety. So, let's simulate the fight. It starts. Spider-Man is swinging around, using his superior speed and agility to stay out of reach. He's peppering Wolverine with web balls, trying to disorient and trap him. He lands a few punches, and they're powerful. They would knock out a normal person instantly. But this is Wolverine. The punches hurt, but the healing factor kicks in immediately. Wolverine is getting angrier and more frustrated. Spider-Man webs him up completely, thinking he's won. He might even make a classic Spidey quip. But then snicked. The sound of adamantium claws slicing through the webbing like it's tissue paper. Now Wolverine is free, and he's mad. He lunges. Spider-Man's spider sense is going crazy, allowing him to dodge the initial slashes. But he can't dodge forever. Wolverine only needs to land one good hit, just one swipe with those claws. And this is where Spider-Man's morals become his biggest problem. He could, theoretically, hit Wolverine with enough force to knock him unconscious. But he's afraid to unleash that level of power. He's pulling his punches. Wolverine is not. Every attack from Logan is a lethal one. Spider-Man is on the defensive, dodging and weaving, trying to find a way to end this non-lethally. Wolverine is on the offensive, relentlessly trying to gut him. Eventually, the odds will catch up to Spider-Man. He might get tired. He might misjudge a dodge by a fraction of an inch. And that's all it takes. A claw catches his arm or his leg. It's a deep wound. While Peter is durable, he doesn't have a healing factor. That injury will slow him down. And once he's slowed down, it's only a matter of time before Wolverine closes the distance and lands a decisive and likely final blow. So, while it hurts me to say it as a huge Spidey fan, in a random all-out encounter, Wolverine takes the win probably 8 or 9 times out of 10. Spider-Man's strength and agility are amazing, but they are countered by Wolverine's durability and healing. And crucially, Spider-Man's moral code puts him at a massive disadvantage against an opponent who is not only willing, but expertly capable of using lethal force. Peter fights to subdue. Logan fights to survive. And in a fight to the finish, the one who is willing to do whatever it takes to win is the one who walks away. Of course, this is just one scenario. Could Spider-Man win? Absolutely. If he had prep time, he could develop a weapon or a trap that could neutralize Wolverine. If he were pushed to a point where he stopped holding back a bloodlusted, Spider-Man is a terrifying thought. He could potentially overwhelm Logan with sheer force before the healing factor could keep up. But in a standard in-character confrontation, the edge belongs to the old Canonical Head. What do you guys think? Did I get it right, or is Spider-Man being seriously underestimated? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more nerdy debates. Thanks for watching,